Hey everyone, it's Yang here. Happy New Year's. I have my Pure Punk deck for this special occasion because all the punk cards, I look at them and they're all doing like a special type of dance, so which is perfect for a New Year celebration. And let's get into the deck profile. We have 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 1 Ogre, and then we max out on all the searchers. Got 3 Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance can be pitched from the hand to add a punk monster except level 8. 3 Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune can summon from a punk monster from deck by discarding itself and a card from hand. Xiamen can summon, not on summon, but you can pay 600 life points to add any punk monster from deck to hand. And Deer Note is review it and another punk on special summon one or the other, and the other goes to the grave, and then when this card hits the grave from the field, it can summon one back except itself from the graveyard. And then we got 3 1-ofs. Madam searches for a trap. Wagon searches for the field spell. Shurakusai let us fusion summon, and on the opponent's turn let us synchro summon. So then we got 3 Fenrir. Fenrir is just a good utility card. It's a free special summon, level 7. Grabs another copy of itself, interruption, plus it can help you make Baron with your all the level 3 synchros if needed. We have 3 Lava Golem for going second. We have 4 copies of the Field Spell. Field Spell is every single turn, even during your opponent's turn, each time a punk monster, if a psychic monster you control pay life points to active effect, you can draw a card. That's twice per turn. All of our punks monsters have that pay life points to activate effects. So we try to draw on their turn too. 3 tellies, obviously. We have 2 punk traps, 1 Nashiwari Surprise and 1 Dangerous Gabu. Both of them requires you to... no, just this one requires you to control one to pop a face-up card, or else it just pops a set card. This one is an imperm. Whether you control a punk monster or not, you just gain the life points if you do control a punk. And the last 3 hand traps are 3 imperms. Okay, I'll do a test hand later, see what I get. And then let's go the extra deck. 1 Rising Carp. Rising Carp is summoned through the Shurakusai 1-of. And it's a rescue rabbit. Yeah, it tributes itself, summon 2 punk names that are different than each other except level 8s. And then we have the punk Dragon Drive. Dragon Drive on summon, you can pay 600 life points to add a level 3 psychic monster, which is the 1 Ghost Ogre or all the punk level 3s. So that's why the 1 Ghost Ogre is searchable. And then the other punk synchro is the Amazing Dragon. We try to leave the Shurakusai on the field. During the opponent's turn, you can use that effect to summon this to bounce back 2 to 3 cards on their side of the field, depending on how many names you have. Level 3 punk psychic names you have in your graveyard. So very useful card. And on your turn, you can revive any punk monster from your graveyard, so to go for damage. And then since we make a lot of generic level 8s, Draco Berserker is just a really good card to make when you try to go for game, or whether it's an interruption. And then talk about really good level 8s. Omega is one of them. And then we have Baron the Fleur. And then we have the Psychic and Punisher, which is a very easy to make level 7, generic level 7. Very annoying card to out too, because you're always most likely going to be lower than your opponent's life points, and he's always going to be a tower when we're lower than them. And gains life points equals to the difference every single battle phase. So he gets big. So we have the 3 package of Draglubian to summon out the Numeron dragon. We have Xenophon. We have Dingirsu. Then can't go anywhere without my favorite Link monster, the BLS Link, and the IP and the Unicorn. I tried to fit Darions in here, but it's really hard without Chaos Ruler to mill. I really love the Darions, but it's really bricky, so I had to cut it from this deck. So we'll see what does my test hand do. Because off camera, I've been able to end on some hand traps, Punk trap in the back row, draw a couple of cards with a field spell. So we'll see here. If you guys like Punk stuff, like have any things you want to add to the video, please leave it to the comment down below. I would love to hear suggestions. All right, let me zoom out here real quick. There we go. All right, we'll focus. Let's see here. So we have the lava golem, which is kind of dead, but let's see if we can do something here. We have that to search the Xiamen. And also to point out, I started YouTube I think on the January or February this year, I couldn't remember. And I'm very surprised I'm still doing this. I'm almost at 300 subscribers and very grateful for that. And I thank all of you guys for making it happen. Obviously, I'm still very new at recording videos and stuff. So thank you guys for being patient with me. So normal summon Xiamen, use effect, grab the Foxy Tune. And then we use Foxy Tune effect if I send away the useless Lava Golem. Because what we're trying to do is we want to open up the field spell as soon as possible, because that gives us all the advantages in card advantage. So we use that to fuse into the Carp. Carp will tribute into the Wagon and the Deer Note. And the Wagon effect, you'll pay 6. We already paid 6 earlier, obviously, with Xiamen and with the Shirakusai. So we're down by 18 now after this. I'll find my field spell. I'll go ahead and activate it. Then we will synchro these two into the Dragon Drive. So we'll go Chainlink 1, Dragon Drive, Chainlink 2, Deer Note will target probably the Shirakusai because we want him there. And then we'll add a Ghost Ogre to our hand. Now we have the trio of hand traps in our hand. And then we'll trigger the Jan session to draw one card, which is the Trusty Lava Golem. Gotta play the DTs if you want to draw them. And then next, I guess we'll use the field spell. Also has an extender effect where we can banish one. So we can banish any of the links essentially, but you'd want to keep the level 3 tuners in your graveyard for the Amazing Dragon that you're gonna summon on their turn. So we're gonna summon the Madam Spider, and then you're gonna do 600 on the Spider to search for, since we have effect negator already, we're gonna search for the Nashiwari Surprise to get the pop. And don't forget the field spell will net us another card. So that's insane. We have 4 ways of hand trap, and then we're gonna set this. So as for your opponent's turn, we're gonna use Shirakusai to synchro summon these two. For the Amazing Dragon, Amazing Dragon will have 1, 2, 3 names, so you can bounce back 3 cards your opponent controls. So that's an interruption on their turn. We have the 4 hand traps, so we're gonna be setting the imperm, Ghost Ogre if that's a matchup that they care about. Veiler, Ash, and this is, I would call like a Trident, because pop a face-up card. Yeah, that's Trident. So yeah, so I would say that's pretty good. Even if we have gone second, we have Lava Golem, we have the 2 hand traps, and as long as we see like Ogre Dance, Foxy Tune, or Ziyaman, we should be consistently doing this, even though this is like very underwhelming and not as much pressure. But come your turn, if that guy sticks around, you can go Amazing Dragon effect to revive the Dragon Drive, and yeah, that's just a lot of damage. And you can use the Madam Spider to search the other trap. So yeah, basically you're killing them next turn. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, yeah, you just draw another Deer Note. But anyways, please like and subscribe. Happy New Year's, and I'll see you guys in like hopefully less than a week. Take care. Bye bye.